Hello, yes, this is one of those channel update videos. Sorry for the disembodied voice, I didn't feel like putting on makeup or setting up my lights or camera, so here's a lovely pastel screen with my avatar to stare at while I make some announcements. Last month, I made my last video in my Watch Sailor Moon Learn Japanese series, and in just a few weeks, I'm going to finish the Nihongo II series on this channel. Don't worry, there will be more series to come. I will continue my Sing Study series where I break down Japanese song lyrics to teach grammar, vocab, and the translation process, and in March, I'm going to start a completely new series that I'd like to give you a sneak peek of right now. Let's Translate Light Novels is going to be a chill, casual walkthrough of the translation process of light novels. This series will be for intermediate to advanced Japanese learners and also for anyone who's interested in getting into entertainment translation. In it, I'm going to use the Japanese text of Seiranden, an out-of-print fantasy light novel with no official English translation. For you Fushigi Yugi fans, yes, this is the light novel about Nakago's tragic past. I'll also show my old translations of this light novel that I did when I was 18 and had only 2 years high school Japanese and 4 months experience living in Japan under my belt. Light novels are generally at the late elementary to junior high school reading level, so they're a good stumble through for intermediate learners with a dictionary and a not too difficult read for advanced learners. And if you've made it through all my Japanese learning videos on this channel so far, you're probably ready to jump in the deep end and try your hand at translating it. Which brings me to the next channel announcement. I've changed up my Patreon tiers. If you're already a patron and you're signed up for my study guides and worksheets that come with my Genki series, you will have the option of keeping those perks at those dollar amounts. But for new patrons, or for existing patrons who might want to change up your perks, here is how the new tiers will look. $1 is the Secret Fan tier. This is for people who want to anonymously support this or my main channel, Sarah Moon. $2 is the Fan tier for Sarah Moon Japanese, that's this channel. At this tier, you get your name in the credits of all Sarah Moon Japanese videos. $3 is the Fan tier for my Sarah Moon channel. That's my main channel where I do long-form video essays and web series about translation. At this tier, you get your name in the credits of all Sarah Moon videos. $10 is the Super Fan tier for my main channel, Sarah Moon. You get your name in the credits of all Sarah Moon videos and access to bonus materials. This will include a variety of things: outtakes, early access, locked Patreon posts, polls, etc. $12 is the Super Fan tier for Sarah Moon Japanese, this channel. Patrons at this tier get their names in the credits of all Sarah Moon Japanese videos and access to bonus materials. These bonus materials will vary as well, anything from song translation breakdowns to secret videos to other behind-the-scenes stuff. A lot of this will be voted on by the patrons at this tier. Patrons at this tier will also receive bonus materials for whatever series I'm currently working on, and in the case of 2022, it will be Let's Translate Light Novels. You'll receive the Japanese novel excerpts 1 month in advance, and you can try your hand at reading and translating it before I make the videos about it. And with permission, I'd like to feature and critique a patron's translations in each video. So yes, at this tier, you have the option of having your translations evaluated by a professional. Participation can be credited or anonymous, and it's entirely optional. And last but not least, $20 is my Eternal Fan tier. This tier is for people who want to support both my Sarah Moon and Sarah Moon Japanese channels. And this tier basically gets you everything: your name in the credits of all Sarah Moon and Sarah Moon Japanese videos, access to all bonus materials from both channels, and a special shout out in each video. And on that note, thank you, Greg, for becoming my first patron at this tier. Again, if you're already a patron at the $2, $3, $5, $6, $7, $9, or $11 I have so many tiers, guys. This is partly why I'm changing things up. I just have way too many tiers. Anyway, if you're a patron at any of those tiers I just mentioned, and you're receiving study guides and or worksheets from my Genki series, and you want to keep receiving those worksheets month to month, you can stay at those tiers and keep receiving those materials as long as you like. To everyone else, I will no longer be offering my worksheets and study guides through Patreon. Instead, you can purchase my worksheets and study guides for a one-time fee of $15 for all study guides of either Genki I or Genki II, $30 for all study guides of both Genki I and Genki II, $40 for all study guides, worksheets, and answer keys for Genki I, or $50 for everything. If you were already receiving these materials monthly but want to purchase the rest of them all at once, that is also an option. Just let me know. To purchase the study guides or the worksheets or any of the other materials I was talking about earlier. In all of my video descriptions, I also have links to my PayPal and my Kofi. Just send me donations for any of those dollar amounts, 15, 30, 40, or 50. If it's 15, let me know which study guides you want. Specify either Genki I or Genki II, or Nihongo II as I call it in the video series, and I will get that right to you. The link to my Patreon is, as always, in the video description, and if any of this was confusing or if you have any questions, ask away.